'Cause I'm a man, yeah, you're a man, manly man, you're a man.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Summertime Fun here on DSP Gaming. Now, we've got new animations. We actually have new pop-up animations on the stream, multiple ways to flex, and more today. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the show. It is the Level 1 podcast for Sunday, May 31st, 2026. I'm DSP, and I welcome you here to the show. So what's up, everybody? I hope you're all doing well, and I hope that you're ready to chill. There are now multiple animations of flexing. So depending on how you contribute, whether it's a gifted sub on Kick, whether it's a super chat over on YouTube under $5, you have a randomized chance to see one of those cool animations. All right. So as you support the streams, we'll get some flexing on here for the summer. You know, I had a full week there. Well, I say a full week. It was 5 straight days of using my new weight machine, which was awesome. Okay. Now, if there was additional support, I would open more. It was for every $50 of support that people, you know, say, hey, I want to see another pack. We would do it. Within 1 week, we opened 30 out of 36 packs of Pokemon cards. I have just set up a new command. It says this is the new meme for some bizarre reason. I don't really understand it, but I guess it's a new thing that people like to joke about. I've just created a new command. It already existed on Kick. Well, now it also exists on the YouTube side. It is the palette command. Type in !palette, okay? And you will get a command to explain what is going on with my palette. If you have no idea what anyone's talking about when they're referencing a palette, it's because it's a very weird thing. Basically, about a week ago, my new weight machine arrived. And when it arrived, it came in 3 boxes, and they were all wrapped with heavy plastic wrap to a wooden pallet. I took the boxes in my house, and then the driver left the pallet. And I was like, I don't want this pallet. And I called the shipping company, and they said, no, that's your property. That came from the actual manufacturer of the weight machine. They just included it with the shipment, so it's yours. Oh, so I have a pallet that's been sitting inside of my house for a week, and it's going to stay here probably until I have a chance to do a major haul away again, which I'm not going to do for a long time. So it's just sitting in my garage leaning against the wall. So for some bizarre reason, this has become a focal point of obsession on the internet in the last week. A bunch of weirdos keep talking about it. So I have now created a palette command, both on the Kick side and the YouTube side. And all you got to do is type !palette into the chat, and you will get a live update on what is going on with the palette 24/7 as long as this stream is live. Because the commands only work when the stream is live. So yes, I hope that you will check out the highlight video if you haven't seen it yet. If you could do me a favor, all right? If you could let everyone know I put out another highlight video the first in 2 weeks. If you could maybe hype the video, if you have hype points and you'd like to do that to help me out, I would appreciate that. Excuse me. Anything to get the word out about the video so that we can get some more traction on the channel, I would really appreciate that. Okay? Now, Noise Beast with another $2 tip. Says, I want to finish off my messages today with a sentiment. I watched you for quite some time, and I want to say I appreciate what you've done for gaming and for me. I don't know what I've done for gaming.
We're back.
Levels of depravity.
Look where we are. We're back.
Okay, they've also been told that shock arrows mean interesting themes and that there's a lot of different variety and a lot of different gameplay, right?
Because I don't think I've ever had enough reach to really affect gaming as a whole whatsoever. But I do appreciate that viewers over the years have told me that my content means something to them. So I just got another $5 tip from the same person. And they say, anytime that I'm sad or depressed over the years, one thing that never changes is that I go to your videos, which is I get a laugh and a little break from reality. And I've always known that I can throw on a DSP playthrough and it'll be a good time. So I just want to say thanks. You're welcome. Thank you for your ongoing viewership and support. Thanks for taking something positive out of all of this, because that's my whole point, is that when I'm gone, I want this to be, I want what I leave behind and my footprint on this planet to be a positive one. I don't want to feel like anything that I've done ever had to step on another human or be harmful to others to get ahead. I want to make content that's positive and fun, but also make a living doing it, and I am doing that. I am successful at that. And the fact that people are enjoying my content all over the world, it means something. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you for your support. And here's to many, many, many more years of having fun together, right? Thank you. Very nice. Thank you so much. Thank you all for the early support. We're not even close to putting up Symphony of the Night yet, and we already have a decently supported stream early on, so thank you all for that. It says, I'm not a fan of Pokemon Champions, but I am looking forward to more unpackings. All right, well, again, tonight, during the Champion stream, we 100% will unpack at least one pack of cards. If we get people who contribute $50, we'll open more. All right, we can do that on this stream for Symphony of the Night. And by the way, I'll say this. If you're thinking of contributing to this stream to get unpackings, let's do it now. I want to do the unpackings now so that I can focus for the rest of the stream on Symphony of the Night. It would suck if I have to, at the end Symphony of the Night early to unpack cards. So if you were thinking of doing it, let's go now and get it out of the way. I'm not asking for it. I'm not saying we have to. I'm just saying if we want to do the unpackings, we should do them during the podcast. There's ample time to do it now. So, for a $50 contribution anywhere, whether it's a super chat or a super thanks, or excuse me, a super chat or a super sticker, gifted memberships on YouTube, whether it's some kicks or a sub on Kick, or whether it is a tip, $50, we could do an unpacking on this stream, okay? By the way, it would be great to get some Kick support this morning. We got 100 kicks so far. Can we get our first sub of the week? Because we, again, have had a slow week on Kick. Besides 2 people who gifted a ton of subs, outside of that, there's been almost none. Can we get our first sub of the week right now on Kick? Can we get some kicks on Kick? That would be great, especially with all the stuff I gave you guys. I gave you the new flex emote. I gave you the new palette command. I gave you the new palette emote. I added new flexing animations that you wanted. It would be great to get some support from Kick. And now as I say that, by the way, excuse me for 1 second. Our first flex of the week for you guys. There we go. Yeah. And I resume my workouts tonight. So, excuse me. So, no pack opening so far today. No one has contributed to see a pack opening. We have a guaranteed pack opening on the late stream, but we have not had anyone contribute for a pack opening. Like I said, if we are going to do a pack opening on this stream, I would love to do it during the podcast now so that we can focus on Symphony of the Night once we start playing it and don't have to rush it and then do pack openings after. So if anyone was thinking of contributing to see a Pokemon card pack opening, please do it during the podcast, okay? Okay, so we got some time, guys. I'm gonna type here, make sure that you guys can. Please tag me in the chats. Let's do a little bit of Q&A and see what's on everyone's mind for the rest of the show, okay? 500 kicks. That's our first significant contribution from the Kick side today. Thank you for that. Could we get our first sub of the day on Kick, guys? Because subs, to be frank with you, have dipped in an insanely rapid pace on Kick. At this point, I actually may have the least subs on Kick than I have had since I started streaming on Kick. Yeah, it's wow. And it ain't going up. It would be great to get some subs. Now, keep in mind, because some people recently have been saying, gee, I wonder what happened to the regulars. Guys like who always used to support Phil on Kick. Supposedly, was here the other day, and he said that he's been very busy with personal stuff, but he'll be back soon, maybe this week. I don't know. I don't know if it was even really him, because it was in the form of a tip. But yeah, it would be great to get some sub support on Kick, because I am really bleeding subs over there. Well, there you go. We have a troll who has gifted me a sub. And I guess now I have to flex in tandem with Machoke there. Let's do a nice flexing with Machoke. Ah, there we go. Very nice. But I'm not putting his name on the leaderboard because he's a troll. What do you mean? Sir says there's too much harassment towards supporters on Kick. Do you mean that people are getting harassed for supporting me on Kick? You can do anonymous subs. Remember, this is just about a month ago, I would say. Now anonymous subs actually work on Kick. You can support on Kick and be anonymous and no one would ever know it's you. It's finally possible. Okay, so we're winding down now, guys. Probably about 20 minutes left on the show. Last chance, if someone wants to see me do an unpacking of Pokemon cards, now would be the time to contribute to do it. If not, it's all good. You've already well supported this stream, and I appreciate that. We will be playing Pokemon Champions tonight, and there's a guaranteed unpacking of cards on that stream, FYI. No, I absolutely no. I have self-control. I'm not just going to open a pack for no reason. Well, he says, what if two people agree to do halves for a pay opening? Well, considering the fact that so far there's been one sub from a troll and 500 kicks, and that's it from the kick side today, I think that maybe you should think about contributing before you even suggest anything. You're just sitting there doing nothing. Okay. Stupid tickle in my throat. Allergies today for sure. All right. Well, we're down to only 5 packs remaining, everybody. Sadly, there was no real hit in that pack whatsoever. Yeah, that was a dud. It happens. And we're only opening the 1 pack for now. Now there's 5 packs left. An automatic resub. Thank you. That's our first sub of the day. And by the way, we're at 142, so now we're at 147 of support. Thank you guys for the crazy support. We didn't even boot the game yet. That is very nice of you to support so well. Thank you. Add to cart. Thank you, whoever that was. I'll shut that out in a sec. Dude, are you kidding me? I can't check out because there's a pop-up ad on the screen in the bottom right-hand corner blocking the button. Are you kidding? They put a pop-up ad in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen that blocks the checkout button. They're so dumb. There's no X on the ad either. You can't close it. Okay, I'm telling you, it's going to download right now. Cool. All right, so that's good to go. It'll be downloaded during the break, and then we'll be able to play right away. Okay, guys. It is time to end the show. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you soon. Peace out. All right, folks. Okay, so it's time for my 1 break. Let me just set up the monitor. We'll do some highlight clips here, and then we come back, and it's going to be non-stop Symphony of the Night for the rest of the stream. Okay, so thank you guys for chilling. I hope you enjoyed the the podcast. Thank you for the early support. Let us now do some highlight clips quickly as we relax and get ready, and then we're going to jump right in to Symphony of the Night, okay? But in the meantime, enjoy this trip down memory lane, and I'll see you all in about 10 minutes or so. Right. Okay, guys? Thank you so much. See you in a bit. And then it's Symphony of the Night. Be right back. Let's get the PlayStation hooked up, shall we, everybody? All right, give me a sec, and we'll begin. Here we go. Let's begin. All right. Hello, everyone. DSP here with something special. It's Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Ooh. Thanks for $2. How about a nice flex for that contribution? The flex doesn't look as good with the background removal tool, for the record. It cuts away a lot of the flesh and tone. But anyway. Ah! Here he is.
Not this time!
Impossible! Ah. Castlevania! Zambies, level up. Takes all your shit. I guess we're just gonna keep going. We gotta go back like the wolves not get hit because I have like no health. That's it. That's the end of the game, right? There's no continuing, right? Don't I have to start over? Do I seriously have to start over? Are you kidding? It didn't let me save. So I have to do the whole sequence again? There's no way to skip that. I have to just do the whole thing again. The whole 17 minutes. Seriously. Wow. Seriously, like, I have to play again? Look, we have to do the whole intro. They didn't even... Why'd they even have me do this before if there was no way to save your game? Wow, and there's no way to skip the FMVs? Oh, there is. I mashed the button and skipped it. But now we gotta do this again. I can't skip this.
But this world invited me. Your own kind.
If I had known this, guys, obviously I would have been more careful. I had no idea there was no save or anything. You know, I don't know. I've only played this once. Well, this is fun.
Had risen.
Oh, wait a minute. No, this is just game share. I thought maybe there was checkpoints, like you could save Scum, but no, you can't. We can't skip this now. We're stuck watching this again.
4 years later, on a glaring.
Oh, well, now I obviously don't want to die.
Richter, Mystirpula,
Castlevania, the castle of Dracula, blah, 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 blah. We just heard this. How many people bought this on PlayStation and actually died there and had to redo the intro and had to wait for the loading? Because we're not waiting for loading, so it's not a big deal. Imagine having to wait for all that shit to load again. Like, oh.
Purge the world of his own. Dracula's castle beckons for you. And no man can say who will emerge.
Did he just say Dracula's asshole beckons for you? Oh. That's what I heard. Let's try that again. I only played Super Metroid emulated on Switch, but I never got further than like the first hour or two because no one ever wanted to see me play it. But I would love to play it someday. Of course the graphics look great. All 2D graphics from this era look amazing. Like, seriously, they still hold up. That's why... You have to understand, this is why... When I was a gamer at this point in my life, I loved all the 2D pixel graphics of games. And then when everything started to go 3D, like, for example, Final Fantasy, right? I thought Final Fantasy VI looked better than Final Fantasy VII. Because the 3D graphics at this time were so primitive that the games looked like shit. But look at a game like this. This still holds up. It still looks good. Even in 2026, this game still looks good. The 2D was always superior to the 3D. And that's why I was upset when everything went 3D and started looking like shitty models and stuff. Like, oh, just go back to 2D. La, 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 la. Please like the stream if you haven't. Now, if you could support in some way, that would also be amazing. So please consider supporting the stream if you have not yet. Anything is appreciated. Super chats, super stickers, excuse me. Memberships, becoming a member would help. Kicks and subs on Kick. We only have 2 people who have sent kicks today and no real subs, just a resub today. So getting an actual sub on Kick would be amazing. Some tips via PayPal, anything would be greatly appreciated. I'm looking forward to enjoying this game with all of you. Consider leaving a super thanks or a tip if you're liking the playthrough and you want to see more. Everyone here has been a great audience. Let's continue in the next part. Thanks for watching Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Okay. All right, everyone. We're going to continue on for another hour. I hope that you guys are having a good time. I am. And again, if you are, please consider supporting the stream. Be sure to like the stream on YouTube. That would help a ton. But any support would be greatly appreciated. All right. Let's go. Let's continue. Okay, everybody, welcome back to Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Oh, God. I guess we shouldn't go down. What the fuck? We got owned. Now I gotta do the boss fight over. Alright guys, last half hour of my premiere stream of Symphony of the Night. I hope you've enjoyed it. I have. Remember to like the stream if you haven't yet on YouTube. Please consider supporting the stream if you haven't yet. If you did, that would be great to support the classics. I would really appreciate that. The bloody zombies, oh zombies. Bloody zombies, yes. It sure would be great to get some support on the kick side in this final half hour, considering we only had 1 sub and it was from a troll. We did have some kicks earlier, but it would be great to get our first legit sub of the week if you've enjoyed Symphony of the Night. I'm gonna have to heal. Oh my god, he hit me twice! That's bullshit! That's fucking bullshit. He hit me twice against the wall. I had no chance to do anything. God damn it. No, that pisses me off. That legit pisses me off. Because it's a stun lock. He basically stun locked me against the wall and there was no way to avoid it. That's ass. That's legit ass, man. Because I was just about to use the second potion. And now I gotta redo all that shit. That's awful. I have to redo that much. That's a ton of gameplay. Because they didn't give me a save point. This fucking stuff, I don't have enough time. I think we're done. Like, I can't even continue now. I really can't. I don't have enough time to even get back to the griffin. Or the hippogriff, whatever the hell it's called. That's frustrating. All right, well, I like the game, but I am frustrated at the archaic nature of the saves, because obviously that's baloney. I have to go and redo. There was no way to know. You were going to do a whole dungeon with a boss at the end like that. The boss can stun lock you. I don't like the stun locks of the game, to be honest with you. I think they're frustrating. I don't think any game should have a stun lock, but I realize that this game is very old, you know? So I guess I got to take the little quirks of the system along with the good parts, right? Love the graphics, love the Metroidvania style of exploration, you know, love the music, but there'll be a few things I'm sure I don't like. The stun lock is bullshit, but I do enjoy the game, and now it just sucks we have to redo the entirety of that part, that whole chapel part, to get back to that boss and try again. Damn, that really sucks. We got to redo all of that. Ugh. All right, well, I hope that you guys enjoyed the premiere stream of Symphony of the Night. Thanks for watching Symphony of the Night. See you next time. All right. Dang, that stun lock actually legit pisses me off that there's stun lock in the game like that. Hit you twice in a row. Oh. All right, everyone. Thanks for chilling and enjoying and supporting.